Okay, I had a couple of people send me private messages asking me what kind of setup I have. When I go out at night, I have quite a different setup. I have a wireless flash, and I'll have a link in the bottom to my flash. And I'm running the magmod, this thing here. Now, my flash is set extremely low. You see it there, 24 millimeters? Is what I've got set up. That's my slave. And in this down here, I'll take a couple shots, and I'm +1. And I'll take my shots over here. And this is when I had the +1. It wasn't bad. Okay, so I'll move it over. That's when it was less than +1. You see how it got darker? And that's when I had it max, like 3. So that was way too high. So literally, I'll take some test shots to see how my to see how I'm set up. Now, I needed a way to connect a microphone, my flash, wireless, my camera, okay, and it's all connected to one rig. Now, I forget the name of this rig. I got it off eBay for like, I don't know, 50 bucks. Again, I'll have the information in the bottom if you want to know. I mean, they're heavy. They're not light. I threw a connection on the bottom because I think the connection with this, oh, wait a minute. There it is there, custom brackets. That's it right there. It'll zoom in or not. But this thing is really heavy. And it has a handle here. Literally the entire camera, if I don't have the mic hooked up, it'll flip sideways for portrait shooting. But everything came pretty much what I needed. Now I went and connected this at the top, is what I did. Or did I connect it to the side? No, I think I connected this to the top. Basically, this was originally on top, but I put it on the side and I ran the microphone. And then when I bought a cheapy one, it wouldn't fit in there. So I put it on my sander, like a grinder. So I sanded it over a little bit, and then it actually fit. I do have it on a tripod, as you can see. And then, let's see if I can sneak in here. Maybe you can see the front of it. See it all, I don't want to get too much against the wall. That's where all the spiders are. Now, I also carry with me, and I'm not even sure you'll see this. I'll turn my headlamp on, maybe it'll help. I also have a setup like this, where I've got a battery operated light. Okay. And what is that? It's a newer, CN160. Again, I'll have links in the bottom, guys. And that's on a cheap tripod. I mean, I don't even know what I paid for that. 10 bucks, 15 bucks. Good enough to hold the light though. So then all I gotta do is grab each tripod, and I can carry this with 2 hands. Now the reason I have the microphone is if I decide I want to take video of an actual insect and then I want to record talking about it. So that was the whole idea of that. And that's the reason for the big light that I carry over here, because that's for when I take video. Now when I'm actually taking pictures, I don't need the video light. I may turn the video light on long enough just to get the focus, and once it finds focus, then I'll turn it off, and then my flash kicks over, and then I'll hand focus a little bit to get it perfect, and then I'll start taking my pictures. But this is pretty much my setup here. I don't know if that helps or not. But like I said, you can get these brackets all day long on eBay for like 50 bucks, 60 bucks. Now there is an attachment that goes on the bottom of this that'll connect to a tripod quickly. But I think when I looked it up, it was like 100 bucks, and I went, oh, give me a break. I'm not going to spend that. So, because once it's connected to the tripod, it pretty much stays there. Now, you can carry this by hand, too. But this is pretty much my setup when I'm shooting insects. Now, here you'll see I'm zoomed in. And I'm recording a snail coming down the corner of the house. I do have the video light on. And you can see it's really getting a lot of detail because I'm really close. I mean, I'm literally, I don't know, from my fingertips, maybe halfway up my arm. And now he disappeared, so now I need to loosen this. And we're going to come down. My ball head is not the smoothest. I suppose I could use my Manfrotto video head to do this. I haven't used that in a while. Maybe I need to pull that out. But that's really cool, the way he's coming down the side of the house. Now the big light is shining. And it did bother him at first because he went underneath the siding originally, and I guess he thought it was daytime. Now his head's getting out of focus, you'll notice. Yeah, I need my other head, I think, and it would be a lot smoother. Now he's trying to go underneath the siding there, as you can see, because the big light is fooling him. He thinks it's morning and he needs to get covered before he dries out. So he's taking cover so he doesn't dry out. So I guess he's living behind the siding, and then at night is when he actually comes out. Well, that's kind of cool. Okay, now this guy is quite a ways up. I literally had to crank up my light pretty high. I literally got a full blast. I'd probably be blinding him. But I had another one, because normally these will sit, and I think they're called orb spiders. They'll normally sit in the center of the web. See, the light's bothering him a little bit. He's moving now. He's going to take cover. See that? Well, that other one took off and he didn't come back out. So I switched over to another location. And that happens sometimes. You never know what they're going to do. You know, sometimes you could record them forever and they'll end up catching something, and then they'll chase it down and make food out of it, you know. This guy doesn't seem to be too nervous. And sorry about the air conditioner. I'm pretty close to the air conditioner on the side of the house. But this guy was like the perfect height. Well, he moved a little bit. Wonder if that light's making him nervous. I wonder what he's doing. Oh, it looks like he's fixing his web, is what he's doing. That's what it looks like he's doing. He's gonna move right out of my camera. I'm gonna have to move this. Yeah, where's he going? Oh, there's his house up there. Right up there. That's where his house is. He's tucked just underneath the siding with a little burrow there. And that's pretty smart actually, because he's under the siding, so if it rains he'll be pretty dry there, is what he'll be. And then he's got his web and you can't even see it. So if he does catch an insect, he's going to be pretty good. So I thought I'd make a quick video, guys, so you could have a look at this kind of setup I've got with this rig I got set up, and how I actually come out and take pictures or record insects at night. It's just been too hot in Tennessee to do anything. It's been so hot and muggy, and they're even saying for another 3 weeks before it cools off, so then I'll actually be getting out more. But it's been ridiculously hot here. Hasn't even calmed down at all. That is really cool. He's in that little hole there. Alright, I'm off to look for something else. And if you're bored one night and you're not doing nothing, take a look at your camera equipment and figure out what you can put together, and as long as you slap a light behind the camera, you're going to be able to take pictures or record. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.